Hey everybody, this is Rick, also known as Duke City Devil Dog. Today is the 23rd of January 2020. I am in Walcott, Iowa at Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. I've been here one time before with Mark, who was my trainer. Sorry if you see this, I'm working on the light with this thing, and it's a little hokey kind of thing here, and if you're getting some kind of distortion or whatever, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the light in here. It's just hard to do. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I know I want to buy a little diffuser umbrella. I have some back in Albuquerque in my storage shed. I just need to get back there to see about getting them. The only problem is that they're made for they're designed for taking pictures like in a studio kind of thing. So I don't know how much they'll work. I'm gonna look and figure out what the heck I can do and go from there. Anyway, so actually, I left Lexington this morning. Let me back up a little bit. I got to Tyson yesterday evening, dropped my trailer. Before you drop your trailer there, they have a robot washout system you have to pull into, which is pretty cool. And then drop the trailer, and I figured I would be there till middle day today. My DLD, my deadline departure, was 22:29 this evening. But they got me done this morning. I actually got a message on the Qualcomm about 7:15 this morning saying that my load was ready to go. So I went, hooked up to it, did all the paperwork I needed to over there, scaled it. It scaled pretty good, not as good as I would like to, but I mean it would have been legal the way I had it, but it wasn't as balanced as I wanted it. But I wasn't going to fix it there. I just needed to make sure that I could get it legal so that I could fix it. Because if I couldn't manage to get it legal, then I needed to have them rework it, which I'm glad I didn't. I've been with Mark. You know, we've had loads that had to go get reworked because we couldn't get it legal. But in this case, it wasn't going to be a problem. Drove it to cat scale. I needed to slide my fifth wheel and also slide my tandems. Got it pretty much balanced the way I wanted to, and started running this way. Ran into some weather. Had to take it a little bit slower than I wanted to. A little bit of snow, not really slick roads. A little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, sort of that sleet kind of thing. And then ran into some fog in the last hour. So my goal was to get at least here to Iowa 80, and I did. I had another 2 hours on my clock, but no sense in pushing it. It's just not worth it. I did my trip plan to get here tonight, so I made my trip plan. My plan tomorrow is to get to at least Burbank, Ohio. That's my second fuel stop. I've got one fuel stop in LaSalle, Illinois, and then one in Burbank, Ohio, and then run the day after tomorrow into the Bronx, or up to as close as I can get, so I can deliver early in the morning on Sunday. So I need to call and see if I need to get a New York brief. I'm guessing I do, to make sure that I'm going the right place when I get there. Anytime you go into New York, or just about any time, you have to call and get a New York brief. That's where they tell you, don't use your GPS. This is the way you're going to go to get in there. This bridge says this, but you can make it or you can't make it or whatever, and they'll let you know what you need to do as far as that. So I'm going to call tomorrow, see if I need to get a briefing for Sunday. Then Sunday, after I get done, I'll make the 3.5-hour run up to Andover, Massachusetts. Find a place to park to deliver Monday morning. So pretty psyched about that. It's been a good day overall. A little tired from all this running. I went inside Iowa 80 there. I was gonna film some, but really There wasn't anything from when I filmed last time, anything really new that I wanted to show you, because one, I'm pretty tired. Second, the one thing I want to film next time I get here, if I get here during the day when it's open, is a museum. It's only open like 10 to 5 every day, so definitely too late. Everybody out here, it's getting a little chilly. Everybody is idling tonight. I think I'm gonna, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put some anti-gel in my tanks. It's gonna get below 30 degrees tonight, so it won't hurt it. It won't hurt to do that. So I'm gonna do that, and then because I don't want my fuel to gel. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like the rest of the time, but I better take the time to go ahead and do that. There was something else I wanted to mention. I always hate when my brain just goes strange, but it's oh, I know what it was. I got a phone call today from safety, from Fleet Safety. Anytime you get a call from safety, you get a little concerned. But this was in reference to what happened on the 1st, when I bumped that tire and messed up that rim and had to get it replaced. Usually they'll call you a day or two later. I didn't get a call till today, and I talked it out with John over there in safety and everything. And one of the things that he let me know, which I feel very good about, is that I'm in the top 2%. I think it's of grad drivers, but at least the top 2% as far as performance in the company. So I'm psyched about that, and that what that includes is all the driving, but also safety and NOAA, or your hours of service stuff and all that stuff. I'm in the top 2%, which I feel great about. That makes me feel good. And when somebody says, "Hey, just keep up the good work," I appreciate that a lot. So I'm psyched about that. I think I mentioned it a minute ago, but I'll be honest with you. I am a little nervous about running in the Bronx by myself. Running to New York City would not be, if it was any one of the other boroughs, except for maybe Long Island, I probably would have said I really don't feel comfortable running this right now, because I need a little bit more practice. I mean, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at backing this where I need to go and getting it where I need to go. But I looked at where the delivery place was in the Bronx, and it's not that it doesn't look like it's going to be that tough a deal. May have to work it a little bit, but not where I'm going to be panicking or whatever. So that's good. If it was going to Brooklyn where Mark and I went, I'd be like, no, thank you. I'm just not going to do it, because I just don't. I'm not that confident yet, and you got to build confidence. I mean, I've been on the road now by myself for a month and a half, which is good. So a month and a half I've been on the road by myself. I'm getting more confidence. I'm not, I have my preferences in parking and backing and the kind of spots I'm looking for. But if I have just one spot that I need to back, I'm not wholly afraid to get in there anymore, or having that concern. And that's a thing for me, because where I went to school, and I loved going to school at Careers Worldwide, don't get me wrong, but not everybody got as much time doing the angle backing, doing the docking and that kind of stuff. And if you weren't on the people who got all that time doing that, I think you were at a disadvantage when you got out here. And so now that said, they put together a heck of a little cheat sheet. I don't want to say cheat sheet, but like a correction sheet, that just having that, getting a copy of it from some of my friends and looking at it and using those tips has made a huge difference. So I feel a lot better about it. I backed in some places that to be honest with you, 4 or 5 weeks ago, I'd been like, nah, I can't do that. But I feel a lot better about it. But I'm also going to take the easy part too. I will park in the difficult one, and I will treat an easier park like it's a difficult one, but to get the practice. But if I can park in an open spot where there's an open spot on one side or the other, I'm going to pick that one. If they're versus trying to park it between two tight vehicles. But the other day when I picked up that load in Denver, that I had to be really close to a B truck right over there. I had to move that trailer just right, and I feel like I did a pretty good job about it, and I was pretty psyched about that. Big trick is getting out and looking. I don't care how many times I got to get out and look, I'm going to do it. So anyway, I will film the next couple of days as we go. Let you know how things go in the Bronx and up in Massachusetts, and what the next plan is. So I hope you guys had a good week, so far. Tomorrow's Friday. Hope you guys have great plans for the weekend. I'm going to be driving, and I'm going to be vlogging, and I'm going to be having a great time. So you guys, this is Rick, also known as Duke City Devil Dog. I'm driving for Stevens Transport. I'm psyched. You guys stay warm. I got to go outside, put some anti-gel in my tanks, out in the snow, and get back in here and get some rest. So you guys have a great one. Take care.